Hello everyone, I'm Draken Wasp and I am back with another video. It's actually been a while since my last video. I actually ended up getting a little bit sick, not feeling well for a while, and just kind of fell off from uploading videos from there. And then after that, I just kind of was more debating on what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go with the channel. And so that's where this kind of video comes from. Mainly, I want to focus on the more positive sides, how fun gaming can be, how fun anime can be. Just the general enjoyment we can have out of each one and how fun and just awesome they can be, and even with all the negatives that are going on, because it's easy to find negatives. It's easy to find something that's wrong with the game or something that's going on that we just don't really like and whatnot. I just don't really want to focus on that. That being said, I do still want to do discussions and that as well from there. But one of the series I wanted to start is something called Why It's Fun. Still a work in progress on the name, but it's called Why It's Fun, and that's going to go over either a series or a game of why it can be fun, why that certain game can be fun, why that series can be fun, whether it be on gameplay, glitches, even story, and just the general enjoyment we can get out of it. Even though some people can find some enjoyment out of, even though some others wouldn't want to. I guess you could say one example would be, I guess, a little bit of Sekiro, because you have a lot of people who are Dark Souls fans when I don't quite like Sekiro, but a lot of people still do. So it's kind of it varies. Our enjoyment varies, and that's one of the things I want to discuss, and I would like to actually have as a topic of different games for that for it. Another thing I want to do is go over and do possibly videos on soundtracks. I love soundtracks. I've said this before. I have my interest in doing that. I still want to. I want to discuss the soundtrack of the different games. One of them would be like, say, Persona 5 or even Dragon's Dogma. Having a little video on those and going through the effects of what they can have on just the gameplay, saying the moods, various parts of it, and how that goes there. And on the discussion side of it, because I know there's still negatives out there. There's still things that do need to be talked about, and how games can and cannot be. And so I would still like to do. I'm still interested in doing like reviews and talking about previews and whatnot, but also reviewing games. And that's where I would get most of my discussions, and where I would still highlight some of the negatives of a game. It would be glitches or some problems that do still need to be talked about and discussed. But I also want to do just general discussion videos. I think it'll be interesting. I also still want to cover anime. I know I said that in the very beginning when I first started this channel, but I just haven't really covered much anime. I actually haven't covered any at all. And the problem I have with that is honestly, I just don't know where to start. I've seen a bunch of anime, I've enjoyed tons of them, I just don't really know where I want to start and what I want to talk about first. One, I guess you could say, would be, for me, would be like, I'll say Persona 5. Anyways, would be Psycho-Pass. That's one of my favorite ones, like absolute favorite animes. I also want to go over like openings, endings, openings, because I've always enjoyed the openings of different animes and various anime as well. But I am mainly a gamer. I do play most of the games and whatnot as well, so I'll probably mostly be talking about games, but I do want to throw in anime because I do enjoy that as well, and I'll also enjoy talking about and discussing those, and that for that various reasons of also enjoyment. There is one other little thing I want to add, is there are things I want to try and experiment with other different types of content as far as when gameplay videos and whatnot as well. With that, I will just let the rest of this video play, because it's definitely one of my better examples of why I enjoy Sekiro. It's just the back and forth and the clash of swords between you and the enemies, and there's the various different bosses they have to fight, how difficult and annoying it can be. It's always fun just going through there and playing it that way. Other than that, I'll have one last thing I can add, and it's just something I just thought about a while back when I was actually thought about writing something as far as enjoyments on games and whatnot as well. Now you can say this: we don't just play games to escape life, but also to enjoy it. And that's it. I hope everybody has a blessed day and has a blessed evening, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye. And there.